Welcome to the Crossroads, where we honor the duality of life, embracing the darkness, and loving the light. Together we'll explore spiritual philosophy, mythology, shamanic practices, witchcraft, and more. Join me as we journey through the mysteries of life, death, and everything in between. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and not professional advice. Please use your own discretion and enjoy the show. Hi, welcome to the Crossroads. My name is Angela Rajniganda, and I'm the owner of Arcana Apothecary. So today's episode is going to be a little different. I hesitate to even call it a full episode. It's maybe more of a little public service announcement. But I just want to share my opinions and thoughts on voting and kind of the situation that we're in. Because even months after the election, we're still seeing so much division and people are behaving in just truly disgusting ways towards one another, and it's actually really embarrassing. When we vote in an election, we're supposed to be voting for who we feel is going to do a better job running this country. Not necessarily who we personally like better or who seems the most pleasant or the most attractive. It's just who is going to do a better job running this country. But the truth is that none of us, your average everyday people, actually has any idea of what it takes to run a country. And we definitely don't know what is going on behind the scenes in politics. So when we vote, it's based on very little information, the little bit of information that we are fed, that which they want us to hear. And most of it is honestly bullshit. All politicians lie. All politicians hide information and manipulate the public. All of them. So when we vote, we are all just doing the best we can to choose which of the two candidates, all two of them, may do a better job. But really, none of us know. So we take a shot. We do the best we can. We vote and we just hope for the best. And this is why it just blows my mind to still see people turning on each other, turning on their friends and their family, all because of how they voted. If you're out there trying to destroy people's businesses, their careers, their livelihoods, hurting their families, taking food off their table, out of their children's mouths, all because they voted differently than you, all because their beliefs differ from yours, or maybe you're a business owner and you're trying to weaponize politics to take down your competition. That behavior is truly absolutely disgusting. It's immature, childish, prejudiced, and just shameful. And let's talk about cancel culture. This idea that if someone says or does one thing that you disagree with, then suddenly their entire existence needs to be wiped out. Their work discredited, their reputation ruined, their name dragged through the mud. And this isn't justice. This is just a mob mentality. It's bullying, and people will actually convince themselves that they are the good guy doing this, that this other person somehow deserves that. And it's not. It's just narcissism and self-righteousness, and it's just gross. And I don't care what side you're on, because both sides are doing this crap, and it just needs to stop. Everybody is entitled to their beliefs just as you are. Mature adults should be able to disagree with one another and still be kind and respectful, practice tolerance. Because we are all just doing the best we can, the best we know how, to make our country safe and sustainable for its citizens. We may disagree on the best ways to do that, but that's no reason to turn against each other or to hurt each other or to tear each other down. And I just want to say that I would never turn my back on any clients, any customers, any of my friends, any of my family members, just because they may have voted differently than me or because they have different beliefs than I do. I truly just don't care. We need to stop assuming the worst about people just because of who they voted for. Because a vote doesn't define a person's whole character. You can have meaningful relationships with people that you disagree with. Our differences are what make us so great. Being able to have calm, healthy discussions and fun, healthy debates with each other about difficult topics is what helps us to learn, helps us to grow, and helps us to be better people. But if that feels too difficult for you, then just focus on your own life. People's beliefs are their own. That's their business, not yours. You don't have to debate every single opinion that you don't like. You don't have to prove someone wrong or teach someone a lesson. How someone feels, what they believe, it has nothing to do with you. And It doesn't give you the right to attack them or cancel them or try to ruin their life. Let people live with their choices, with their votes, with their beliefs. Respecting someone doesn't mean having to agree with them about everything. It just means treating them like a human being anyway, even when you disagree. And by focusing on your own path, your own growth, and your own actions, you create less drama, less tension, and more space for healthy connections. So when it comes to politics and voting, vote for who you think will do the better job, let other people do the same, and then drop it. Let it go. It's really not worth destroying relationships over or destroying people's lives. And, well, that's really all I wanted to say today. I know this is a little bit different, but thank you for joining me. And I'd love to know how you feel about this episode. Please share your thoughts on the topics, and if you have any personal experiences or even advice that you'd like to share, that is more than welcome. Let's just all be mature, stay respectful, and stay in our own lane when needed. With that, I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me at The Crossroads, which is brought to you by Arcana Apothecary. Visit me at arcanaapothecary.com and connect on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue this journey together. Remember, there's a time for love and light, and there's a time for raising hell. Until next time, I'll meet you at The Crossroads.